Something easy and fun for us to do today. I've been fishing a lot of blank savers over the years, obviously very popular competition fly. And I came out with a nymph variation of it that I love, that's quite simple to tie. So I'm going to throw it together for you quickly today. I'm using a nymph hook, again, one of my favorites, a Dehico blob hook. Just like the thicker band of it. Some neck hackle in black, just to create a little bit of a nymph tail. Wrap that guy right in there with those scissors, chop it off, tidy that up. Quite a nice flat body. I try not to build too much on this one. You'll see I'll build a little bit of a taper towards the front, but I don't go wild on it. I like this fly to be quite slim, so it cuts through the water nicely. Just some silver wire, medium gauge, create some body segmentation. And then again with this nymph pattern, even in still water, I'm going to stick with my Sharpie Koki, and I'm going to go with black Sharpie here just to create the color. Back and forth. Obviously the chartreuse bead in line with that blank saver type pattern on the black body. I found midging with this fly works incredibly well. The other technique that I've been using it for lately is I fish it as my top dropper. And the fish tend to love it. Fish different color variations behind, and often they come sneak up and eat the top dropper. So really been enjoying it over weed beds and shallow water, and especially with the fish spawning at the moment, it's quite nice with them in the shallows. You can put a small fly in front of them and just twitch it around. It looks quite natural. Picked up quite a few fish that way, so something worth looking at. And yeah, just gonna create a little bit of a taper here. Not too much. There we go, that's about enough. Then I'll do my wrap, try to create some nice even wraps here. I go quite wide because obviously the wire, being a medium gauge, is pretty thick. And almost picked shorter piece of wire here, but it's going to work perfectly. Absolutely no wastage there. Wrap that in nice and tight, in front, behind, and we'll just break it off. Anyone who watches my videos knows this is at the point at which I like to do my first whip finish. I do 2 on my flies, just so it's nice and solid. And there you've got a nice body. From here, I mean, I'm going to follow the sort of check standard and put in a good CDC collar. You know that I do this with a lot of my river flies. I started playing with this variation a lot on my Stillwater nymphs, even some of my Stillwater small micro buggers and pulling patterns. I just find it gives a lot of body to the fly, a lot of movement in the water, which I quite like, and just having a lot of success with it. So something I'm a little bit into at the moment. Tighten that right in there, spin it up, beautiful. I'm gonna have a nice CDC collar there, nice and thick as you can see. We'll just pull it back and tighten it in. And then I've been a big fan of the midnight blue or the Smurf blue. I mean, there's lots of different names for it, especially on the Stillwater patterns. I use different variations for rivers. This color, the fish just seem to love it. So I just put in a small bit of dubbing around the collar there just to finish it up. And then we'll just glue it off. And there you have my nymph version of a blank saver. I do this in an orange bead, I do it in a silver bead, but obviously this is the blank saver version in chartreuse. So just a good Stillwater variation, and one you should look to put in your box. There she is. Enjoy, easy to tie, catches a lot of fish. Good luck all.